Okay, I'm going over some moon photographs. This is that lunar eclipse, September 28, 2015. Michelle Wood, 1, Windows Picture and Facts Viewer. Just to give credit where credit is due. That person, I'm assuming Michelle is her name, she posted this photograph of the moon online. It is a real picture of the moon, so I'm using it. And what I'm going to do is hit the first rotation of this now. Yes. And what I'm doing is I'm just working my way through, showing you guys how to do the same thing. Going to add this to the West Coast Cat 2020 series. I do have a filter on there now. I think I'm going to change it up. I had a blue filter on there. I'm going to change over to, I'm going to go with red and see what red does for me. Makes it too dark or not. No, it's good. And I should change the song because I did that song for the last video. I don't know. I think I made too many of these videos today. Let me see. I'm just going to look at that for a minute while I do this. I don't like the red filter. I think I was using green before. Let's try the blue. I'm going to compare something. Hold on a minute. Let's see something here. I don't know. I thought that I just came to another picture. This is a different one. This is not that Michelle Woods. This is says Moon Image, Windows Picture and Facts Viewer. It's just that the imagery don't look as crisp and clear as I usually get it. Now, I used to point out this stuff a lot of times, but I haven't in a long time. Flat Earthers, you guys should love all this shit as far as I'm concerned. I haven't pointed this shit out since Brother Sanchez series. Um, if you recognize this area right here, that's what I used to call the seashell on the moon. And if you pay attention to this area right here as I'm rotating this moon in every different direction, see how many different images play into this. There are thousands of images play into just this one, what I used to call a seashell. Thousands of them. I can only bring you into a couple hundred of them, maybe by the end of the series, but if you go just get your own moon and do this on paper, you'll see it all yourself, or do what I'm doing right here and use your camera as a viewing device and download some photographs of the moon to your computer and just go in here and look around. But that is that area. I'm trying to give you one of the faces right here. Trying to give it to you a little more clearly. I probably will be able to once I start. Going into my photographs, because this one does not seem really as crisp and clear as it could be. I'm sure I can get it much better than this. There you go. Oh, I just figured out why it's doing that. Because there's white, or anytime the brightness comes around the screen, can I enlarge that fucking thing? No, I'll fuck it up. Yeah, when you got the whiteness around the screen like that, it makes it a lot harder. Okay. How did I change that? So what I have to do is I have to download that photograph of the moon to the to something that I can black out the sides, and then this moon will be much better. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna hold on right here on these moons and maybe run to another moon. Hold on a minute. All right, this should be good for a laugh. This is Far Side Moon Image NASA Windows Picture and Fax Viewer. I've never gone in on this myself. I've got it printed up on paper. I know what to expect if I go in on those clouds. I already know what to expect. It's going to be packed with imagery. We know that just from doing the satellite footages. It's going to be packed. It definitely is. Look. So as I'm going around back here in these supposed clouds, I'm not believing that those are really clouds. I still have my doubts about what they're calling satellite footage in the first place. Even though I'm getting imagery out of it, I'm looking for human influence. I'm looking for signs of the system, which so far I'm seeing. When I'm looking at satellite footage, I'm looking for signs of the system, and I'm looking for digital fuckery, square pixel shit, and I'm not seeing it. If I did, I'd be able to separate it anyways, but I'm seeing the real system so far. This is why I'm saying it's important that everybody can identify the electromagnetic nanocarbon. That don't mean I'm buying this bullshit story yet. I haven't gotten to that yet. It's supposed to be the far side of the moon. I just want to first verify that this is real. Now I see the right eye of that thing. I want to make sure it's not on my computer before I blame it on them. But there's something with human influence right there that I noticed just scanning, just so you see how good my fucking eyes are. Alright, see that little black spot right there? That's human influence. See the real eye is right here. This other eye is human influence. You can see the nose and the mouth of this, image. It's image within image within image. Most of this image makes up the mouth of the next image, which is eye, nose, and mouth of this next image. And if I pull back again, we can do the same thing going all the way up. All the way up. Everywhere you go, it's going to be like that. See the next one? See how clear you can see the eyes? Eye, nose, mouth, beard and mustache, bushy shit going on, whatever, for that one. I can do that throughout the whole fucking thing. Image within image within image. Even getting all the way down to these tiny little faces in here. Tiny to us, but, it's supposedly, outer space. So, tiny little faces. See the two little eyes, the little tiny nose, the mouth of that image. They're all in there. You can follow them up. It's almost like following a chemtrail up, because the big, large images are going to stand out at you more than these small ones. So I'm asking everybody to have a little appreciation for really looking, really look at what you're looking at, Looks like some body imagery in here too. It's either body imagery or a trunk of something, which is still, I would consider body imagery, really. Let's see. Something going on there. There's something good going on there too. We're gonna see some more human influence. I want to figure. Wait a minute here. That's fucking human influence, and I can't believe I'm able to identify this. Wait a minute. Let me make sure. Yeah. I think so, and I'm like 70% sure of looking at this. Okay, what I see human influence, I can identify it right in here, right? I don't know about that black eye yet. I'm gonna go look at it in a minute. Okay, back up to here. Okay, the blue is over the white. See all this in here? The blue parts are over the white parts. That should not be. They should break away, and look, like the system does it. It shouldn't be the other way around. I don't trust this now. And it looks like there is body imagery there too. I don't know about that area. I'll have to come back and look at it harder another day. I'm already not trusting that. Yeah, I'm not buying it. Alright, I'm already more and more satisfied that this is bullshit. I wish I could have picked the satellite footage out. I did, but just I still am undecided that if they used real clouds or not in the satellite footage is what I couldn't figure out. It's pretty bright over on this side, so let's go for this side. I can't believe I didn't do this earlier. This is not the system. This is not our system. I see the imagery. I see the imagery. This isn't our system. This is human influence. I can show you this fucking human influence just as well on my kids' paintings. I see the imagery, don't get me wrong. Just give me a few minutes. What do I got? It's only 15 minutes. This is not the system, man. This, you bastards. Come on, you bastards. I don't know if anybody else, nobody really cares anyway, I guess. I figured they were going to use one section of the real moon. I figured they'd take one section, blow it up to whatever size ball they needed, and then say that was the backside of the moon. They're not doing that. Let me just make sure. See, because if I was them, that's what I would have done. Because all the deep down stuff in the moon, you could even just take a section like that, and that's what I was hoping that I was going to find, and then I'd be able to just find that area that they cut. But this doesn't, the lines aren't making sense. The imagery's all there. Let me see, let me do a couple more tests on some. You know, if they would have taken the deep down imagery and then used that, then I would have had to look really hard to find it. But no, this is not working. This does not work. This is not the moon. This is nothing from our system. This is all human influence. Alright, so now that I know that, I'll come back for the shit that they did put in there that I'm starting to pick up on right away. Like the star that they put in right here. I'm looking for the bottom of it. But it looks like they put the make of a star in here. Something. Trying to figure out where this came from. Whether it was a big rock or a wall or something along those lines. This way with it. Now, I mean, once you guys all see the system for what it is, you'll understand what I'm saying when I'm explaining this stuff. I mean, I don't. It's a combination of things: lines, lack of triangular shapes, too many circulars. Sizes not working out for my eyes. Different colorations, color changes as I'm moving the camera around and stuff, or just even my eyes when I'm just looking past the camera with my eyes. It's not the same. It's not the fucking moon. Fuck, man, it looks like the thing's got a fucking flashlight facing at it the more I look at it. It looks more and more phony every time I look at that fucking thing. And I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Oops. Come on, bitch. Come on. I want to get to the bottom of this thing, too. Is that in my computer, or is that... So I'm going to have to do this. Let's keep an eye on it. Watch that little mark right there. It's not in my computer, then. Let's find it again. I want to watch it move. Yep. Okay, so we know that that is in there, right? Now watch. Okay, so now that I eliminated my computer, that's human influence as well. I don't know what the mistake was, but it was obviously some kind of fucking mistake that they made. So I want to get down and so there it is right there. It wanted to be used as an eye for another image, and then it wants to be used for a nose for that image. I'm not allowing any of it. It's so out of place. I don't know what it's going to end up being. Let's see. And what's that down there? What the fuck? Oh my god. And we buy into this shit. Alright, look at it. What the fuck is that supposed to be? What, an opening in the blue sky to see down into the... I mean, when you look at the color of it... Oh my god, man. Oh, this is easy to call out, man. This is an easy one to call out. And I know a lot of people, flat earthers, have called this out, but not in the way that I'm calling it out. This is totally bullshit. I mean, you can fucking see detail for detail. It's all bullshit. Okay, so there, it was working for that eye. It was over here working for this eye here. So eye, discoloration for that other eye, the nose, mouth of this, whatever, old man, whatever the fuck he's gonna be. Let's look at him better. I don't know, his eyes are almost too big to be a human. Probably fall in the beast category. But anyways, when I go up in on it, oh yeah, it's just another one of these. So see all this fuck up right here? This is a total fuck up. Total fuck up job. What did the blue skies part so you could see down into the grass? It's kind of like what they did over here. That's what they did over here, but here they made it look a little more realistic. Supposedly, you know, I don't fucking know what they were thinking, man. But obviously, no one questions it. People, this is all phony baloney. Don't ever ask me to come back to this again. There is no back of the moon. The moon's also not a holograph either, but there is no back of the moon. It's not like that. The amazing thing about the real moon, the real true moon, is that, okay, the amazing thing to me about this is that the imagery never changes. The imagery is always the same, no matter if you're in Canada taking a picture of the moon, whether you're in the United States taking a picture of the moon, whether you're in Brazil taking a picture of the moon, whether you're in Austria taking a picture of the moon, whether you're in Australia taking a picture of the moon, they're always going to be the same. That if you take the picture of the fucking full moon from no matter where you are, everybody get together and compare them, and you'll see that they're always going to be the same. And you can flip them in every direction. You can put them on video. You can do whatever you want. All the shit I've been doing to show you that it never fucking changes. So it doesn't make it a solid, though. That doesn't make it a solid. Because as the clouds, you can see, you know, the clouds are rolling by. Those are not a solid, and they create the imagery. The smoke, the steam, things like that go by, and they also, you know, create the imagery, and then it dissipates and moves into more and more imagery, right? Because it's moving, it's flowing. I see this as a solid because it never changes. The imagery always stays the same. But at the same time, I don't see it as a mass. I don't see it as being a solid mass up in the sky. That's not what this seems to be. It's transferring energy back and forth, just like the sun and the stars do. Also, what's important about this is it keeps track of our landmass. The landmass that we walk on is all mapped out right here. That's the map. I'm feeling more and more confident about this every day that goes by, and I've only had the moon map model for I've been on the moon map model for 3 or 4 years now, but I only found a nanocarbon a year ago. And putting it all together as I've been going along and everything, it's more and more making more and more sense to me, man. It's all gonna come down. It's all coming. packed with fucking imagery, packed with imagery in every direction. Everybody should be printing up these moons, going and looking at them, not just putting them on your wall, a poster of it, and then not really looking around at them. You know, take your phone, use it as a viewing device, grab some filters if you need to, whatever you got to do. To get in on all this. Oh boy, so it's 25 minutes, it's about it. So I'm gonna come back in on these moons. I'll grab my moon next, some of my moon photographs, and I want to finish up those videos of the moon that I posted for the West Coast Cat 2020 series. There's a good, see what I mean? The wizard looks a little more clear coming this way. I can get them larger than that too. I lose them here, but I get them right around there. Yeah, so I won't waste my time with the back of that moon bullshit. I can tell you fucking 10 minutes is bullshit. I mean, I'll look at it a few more times maybe on my own time to confirm, double confirm, but I'm positive that's all bullshit, man. It's just, if it was real, I would tell you. You can go look at it yourself and see if you can tell the differences, but I don't want to waste my time with shit that is just obviously fake shit. The satellites footages, I still am not 100% sure on how they're doing it. I'm pretty sure the satellite footages are just photographs of clouds and they just put them on a reel. That's how they're doing the satellites. And I am going to make my flat earth satellite when I get over to the satellites. For this series, I'm going to do that. It seems like I got some, flat earthers that are looking in at the channel. And like I always say, that the flat earthers are really my best chance of anyone to wake up. I don't think there's going to be any waking up any heliocentrics. Yeah, this guy you can see real good when I flip him around. He's a big smiley. See the big smiley mouth right here? You can see his face upside down right now. When I flip him around, this is going to end up being his chest, his lower body, and everything. It's one of the body images. Here's his shoulders. Here's his full face, hairdo, everything like that. But eye, nose, and mouth pictured upside down.